What's up everybody? I am so stoked to make this video today. I am packing for Iceland. I leave in about a week and a half, so I wanted to go over what I'm taking with me, my gear, camera gear, carry-on, and the reasons why I'm taking the things that I'm taking. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to talk about, of course, is the backpack. Now this is going to be my carry-on backpack. It's made by F-Stop. It's the F-Stop Ajna, and it's a 40-liter backpack. It is perfect carry-on size, and what's good about this backpack is it comes with interchangeable what's called ICUs, which are internal camera units. And this one here that I have that I'm going to be taking with me, I can fit this. This is my 15 to 30 millimeter. This is my 24 to 70. I got my 70 to 200. I got my extra crop sensor Nikon D3300. My main camera body is my Nikon D810. I have a battery grip. And I have my wireless trigger release that I can put in there too. I have extra batteries here in this case. So that's what I'm going to take on here. When I usually go hiking, I actually have a separate camera unit. This actually fits my drone, my camera body, all my lenses, everything I'll need in this. And it fits perfectly into this bag. That's why I love this, the F-Stop line, because you can interchange these camera units depending on what you want to do. It's got a little handle up here. You can close this and remove it, which now I guess, especially in Phoenix here, you actually have to take the camera bodies out of the bag like a laptop. Anything bigger than a cell phone, electronics bigger than a cell phone, you have to take out and put in a separate thing. So I have to do that with both my bodies and my laptop, which I'm going to be taking too. So anyway, I'll go ahead and put this in here now. And there's a couple of straps on the inside here. You can tie it together so you can't pull it out. When I'm flying, I usually don't put those on. That way, if I need to, I can pull it out real fast. And as you can see here, that's the setup, and I love it. It's really nice. I got a set of my SD cards. This is all waterproof. Got SD cards, got CF cards here to back up, because my D810 uses a CF card to back up my SD cards, which I really love too. I always back up everything because you never know, SD card goes bad or something, you got to back up. So here I'll put my tripod either on the strap on the back or on one of the sides. So got my tripod head, I'll put it in one of these pockets here. Now the drone. So I use this as my personal item. Now you got to, obviously different airlines are going to have different rules about the carry-ons and the personal items. Sometimes you got to pay extra. Like I'm flying WOW Airlines from LA. So from LA, using WOW Airlines, I have to pay extra for a carry-on. My Mavic Pro, got the battery separate. Now, from what I understand, reading the TSA Airlines, is you can only carry 2 extra of these drone batteries. So they have one on the drone itself and then 2 extras. That's according to what I've read. So just got that there, closed up. It's a hard case. So for my checked baggage, I use one of these. It was pretty cheap. It was only maybe like, I don't know, 150 bucks or something on Amazon. It's got the wheels on the bottom. It's a hard case and it's weatherproof. To me, that's pretty important, being weatherproof, because we ran into an issue going to Peru where we had a layover in Atlanta. And what happened was, it was pouring rain in Atlanta. And we had a backpack that wasn't waterproof and had some clothes in it. Well, I guess during the transfer, the bag just got completely soaked, and some clothes were wet. And we were going on a trek way high, up in the Andes Mountains that had wet clothes and stuff. So we were able to dry that out before, luckily. But I don't want to run into that again, so that's why we ended up buying that this weatherproof, nice hard case. And it's a pretty big case because I got a lot of other stuff. I got my filters we want to take with me. I also have this. This is just a backpack cover, rain cover. Now the F-Stop bag is waterproof. Or water resistant, I should say, weather resistant, because I can't swim with it. It's not waterproof, but it's weatherproof. It's got the polyurethane coating on it, so it's pretty good. Got the heavy duty zippers. I've never had a problem with it, but just in case, I got thousands of dollars worth of camera gear in there. Of course, I'm gonna throw that in protection. It's just a bag. This cover just goes over the top of the bag. Tools are important. Tripods. I got some other cases and stuff that maybe need to be worked on in the field. I don't want to have to run into something where I don't have things to fix some of my components, my camera gear. So I have both the standard and metric of the Allen wrenches. I got a couple screwdrivers. I got some specialty wrenches that go for, like, my Manfrotto tripod has a specialty wrench in here that comes with it. So I always take this with me because you never know when you're gonna need it. Next I got just my camera cleaning gear, just, you know, the little puffer. I got some lens spray and my wipes. So I usually put those all in one bag. Now, chargers. We're doing this whole 9-day trip in a camper van. So it is going to be the beginning of October, which is technically their winter season. A lot of places closed down. A lot of the campsites are closed down. So there's no wild camping in Iceland. You can't just pull up anywhere, even if you're sleeping in a van, in a camper van. There's no wild camping. You have to actually go into designated camp spots. There is camp spots that are open year-round. I'll put the link in the description of the website. You can look to see what campsites are open year-round. Now what that means is they're going to have open facilities like bathroom, shower, stuff like that. There's not a lot of them, but the campsites that aren't open year-round, they're technically closed. All that means is the facilities are shut down. The toilets, the running water, all that stuff. You can still pull in there and camp from what I've read. I will do more research on that just to verify and make sure, and I'll talk to the camper van people when I get there. But I'm pretty sure you can still pull up and camp there. You just won't have any kind of facilities to shower and stuff like that. So anyway, this thing is perfect. We're gonna rent an inverter to plug into the cigarette lighter so that we can actually have normal power. These are awesome. They're nice and flexible, good to pack with you. So I can plug it into the inverter. Now it's Europe. Being from America, obviously we have the three-prong plug. So we got this little adapter here that you can plug into the back of the cigarette lighter. And then with this, you just kind of plug it in right to the back here like that. So, you know, you can convert power into what you need. So I have my GoPro, I have everything. So I have everything labeled because I have so many cords. I have GoPros, cameras, lights, everything like that. So I like to just kind of label everything. I got a little P-Touch labeler and just label everything. Karma grip, you know, all my GoPro stuff. And then I have one of these. This plugs in to obviously one of these like this. And it's got a bunch of USB plugins in here. So what you can do is you can plug in all your different stuff. You know, I got USB plugins for everything. So you can plug in multiple USB things at one time, which makes it's the Goal Zero charger. Now you can charge it with a solar. I have a solar panel that I use if I'm on a multi-day hike or something. Now a solar charger obviously probably isn't gonna do a whole lot of good in Iceland, so I'm not gonna bring it. But you can plug it into the wall by the USB here. Just plug it into the USB and you can charge it, and it holds a charge where I can charge my cell phone like 3 or 4 times, my iPhone. I can charge my GoPro batteries like 2 or 3 times. Since we're gonna be in a camper van for 9 days, these are sanitary wipes. They're really good for just wiping over. You can't take a shower or something for a day or two. These are really good to have. Just kind of wipe yourself down a little bit. They're biodegradable, and so these are going to be good to have. I think these will come in handy. GoPro Karma grip, my stabilizer. They kind of get to stabilize nice cinematic movements, so I always bring that everywhere. And I'll usually have, when I'm doing my actual vlogging, when I'm walking around, I'll set up this with my GoPro on top and, you know, my microphone on top of that, my Rode Video micro on top of that. This thing here is awesome. It's a waterproof Lume Cube. This thing has like 10 different settings. It is so bright, and you can, you know, it's got a little thing you can put it on a tripod, or it's got a little tripod mount thread right here. I have one of these to set up, say I want to do night vlogging or something. I'm doing like Northern Lights or the Milky Way. This, you can screw it in. I can put my camera right here, my GoPro right here. Vlogging around, you can set it up like this to where, you know, I'm walking around. So it makes it really nice too. The clothes and everything I'm not going to go through, but just dress warm obviously. And the biggest thing is be prepared. I've done a lot of research of driving in Iceland, especially in October with the high winds and everything. And we're going to be in one of the smaller camper vans, the two-person camper vans. So it's not going to be one of those big ones you see on the news. If you go on TripAdvisor, they'll trust me, they'll tell you how dangerous it is to drive in October in Iceland. But I think if you do your research, monitor the weather, you're going to be fine. Make sure you don't drive when, you know, you see high winds coming in or you got a storm coming in. You know, you just got to be prepared, guys. Do your research. And for the last thing I'm going to do, you guys are going to like this. This is going to be special. This is something that I've had in my head. It may be completely dumb, but I'm going to do it anyway. So let me show you guys what I'm going to do here. That's right. What is this? What am I wearing here? Well, I had the stupid idea. Well, I bought this. This is the Altex waterproof housing. I got my Nikon D810 inside here. and it's a really thick rubber. It's got a viewfinder on the back, and I got the dome shot for I want to do those split shot underwater and overwater. So the bright idea that I had was I want to do this in Iceland. I want to get into the glacier lagoon if it's possible, and yeah, I know it's completely dumb. That's why I bought these waders. These are waterproof insulated waders. So these are waterproof insulated waders that I wanted to kind of see if I can get close, get into the water, get close to an iceberg, and see if I can shoot one of those over-under shots. I know, it's not smart. Am I gonna do it still? Absolutely. So that's my goal, is to try and get one of those shots. I don't think I've ever seen one, and trust me, I looked. So I wanted to kind of be unique. The only thing with this housing is you better have your camera settings or your camera buttons memorized, because obviously you can't see. I can still, zoom in and out. I can still focus manually, and I can reach my focus button. I can adjust my aperture and my shutter. I can feel it. It's kind of a pain. So what I'm probably going to do here in the next week or so before I go is I'm going to take it underwater and see how it all works, see how it looks. But as you can see, I can still see everything on there pretty good. So I can go into live view and you guys can see what I'm doing here. So as you guys can see here, it can show live view. I can adjust things on there, the brightness and the darkness with my shutter speeds. My ISO, I know where it's at, so I can go ahead and I can adjust ISO. You can see down there I'm adjusting the ISO down to 64 up to 80. And I can go ahead and shut it on and off. I think this is going to be cool. I'm going to try it anyway and hopefully not die. So there's a tripod adapter for this thing, so I can actually put this thing on a tripod and get it in the water. If I'm chest high, my tripod will go up that high. I can set it on the tripod, get the water level right there halfway, and see if I can't do one of those over-under shots and maybe do a little bit, like lower my ISO. That way I can get a cleaner image, instead of bumping up the ISO real high and trying to, hand hold it, if it's possible. We're gonna see. You guys are gonna see it, because I'm gonna put it on this video, on this channel. So if you guys want to see that, hit that subscribe button. We'll see if we can get that done. If not, well, I'm gonna look really stupid. Either way, it's gonna be on the videos. That about does it for this video. Like I said, I'm super excited about this. My first trip to Iceland. So if you guys like that video, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys in Iceland.